After last week's protest at Michigan State Capitol featured protesters armed with rifles, questions have been raised over whether or not guns should be banned from the building.
It was nothing more than intimidation, and it actually undermines the ability of Michiganders to have their voice heard.
State Representative VANESSA GUERRA says while she respects people's right to protest, believes there was no reason for protesters to bring firearms into the Capitol. And she says it's an issue that she and other lawmakers have taken up with the Michigan State Capitol Commission.
Just because there's not a specific provision prohibiting it from having guns in the Capitol doesn't mean the Capitol Commission can't do that. Myself and a number of others have signed on to a letter asking the Capitol Commission to prohibit open carry in our state capitol.
However, according to officials at the commission, only legislators have the power to change the state law.
All indications are that we're going to learn that we don't have jurisdiction to ban weapons from being brought in the building because that's governed under Michigan's open carry law.
John TRUSCOTT is the vice chairman for the Capitol Commission and says after consulting with the panel's lawyer, they do not have the authority to prohibit weapons from being brought into the building. But he admits that last week's rally was different than in the past.
We've had Second Amendment rallies on the Capitol steps before, and the people that show up are respectful. They work well with the Capitol staff, and we never have a problem with them. But last week's protest was different with the 6 individuals who did show up with loaded rifles in the building.
However, some other representatives say they didn't feel threatened by protesters bringing in firearms during last week's protest.
These folks had the right to be there. The laws provide for that right, and I think clearly the message was very understood by myself and certainly by my colleagues.
In Lansing, Jonathan Jackson, WNEM TV 5.